Tell Tom that I want to go too. Tell Tom that I want to go too. That's how Tom makes his living. That's how Tom makes his living. That's not your problem anymore. That's not your problem anymore. There are too many things to do. There are too many things to do. There was a crack in the mirror. There was a crack in the mirror. There's nothing more you can do. There's nothing more you can do. This is quite difficult for Tom. This is quite difficult for Tom. Tom and Mary live in a bungalow. Tom and Mary live in a bungalow. Tom came to ask us for our help. Tom came to ask us for our help. Tom comes from a musical family. Tom comes from a musical family. Tom decided to leave work early. Tom decided to leave work early. Tom has a scar on his right leg. Tom has a scar on his right leg. Tom hasn't seen Mary in a while. Tom hasn't seen Mary in a while. Tom is always extremely careful. Tom is always extremely careful. Tom left at 4 in the morning. Tom left at 4 in the morning. Tom put a bandage on Mary's arm. Tom put a bandage on Mary's arm. Tom speaks with a slight accent. Tom speaks with a slight accent. Tom spoke to me last night too. Tom spoke to me last night too. Tom walks his dog every morning. Tom walks his dog every morning. Tom would never break a promise. Tom would never break a promise. Tom's friends all laughed at me. Tom's friends all laughed at me. What do you need this money for? What do you need this money for? Why do you think Tom was crying? Why do you think Tom was crying? Would you wipe the table for me? Would you wipe the table for me? You need to start getting ready. You need to start getting ready. You said you could speak French. You said you could speak French. You're not allowed to camp here. You're not allowed to camp here. Do you really believe that story? Do you really believe that story? Do you understand the difference? Do you understand the difference? He acted like he owned the place. He acted like he owned the place. He told me the story of his life. He told me the story of his life. I can see a ship in the distance. I can see a ship in the distance. I can't wait to go on vacation. I can't wait to go on vacation. I didn't do anything with anyone. I didn't do anything with anyone. I didn't go to school last month. I didn't go to school last month. I don't understand what you mean. I don't understand what you mean. I guess the battery must be dead. I guess the battery must be dead. I imagine Tom will be a finalist. I imagine Tom will be a finalist. I need to talk to Tom in private. I need to talk to Tom in private. I often go fishing in that river. I often go fishing in that river. I will go there even if it rains. I will go there even if it rains. I would rather starve than steal. I would rather starve than steal. I'm afraid we can't go on Monday. I'm afraid we can't go on Monday. I'm not going to let you do that. I'm not going to let you do that. It's better than the alternative. It's better than the alternative. It's worth 3 times that much. It's worth 3 times that much. Mary wants to meet the right man. Mary wants to meet the right man. Should I bring something to read? Should I bring something to read? That doesn't sound too dangerous. That doesn't sound too dangerous. That's an interesting hypothesis. That's an interesting hypothesis. They don't usually take hostages. They don't usually take hostages. They're looking into the problem. They're looking into the problem. Tom doesn't know how to have fun. Tom doesn't know how to have fun. Tom doesn't know what time it is. Tom doesn't know what time it is. Tom gave it to me before he died. Tom gave it to me before he died. Tom gets up early in the morning. Tom gets up early in the morning.
Tom has got to be here somewhere. Tom has got to be here somewhere.
Tom is afraid that I'll get lost. Tom is afraid that I'll get lost. Tom is too young to travel alone. Tom is too young to travel alone. Tom isn't sure what he should do. Tom isn't sure what he should do. We all learned the poem by heart. We all learned the poem by heart. We climbed up the steep mountain. We climbed up the steep mountain. We don't have much choice, do we? We don't have much choice, do we? We should have done that ourselves. We should have done that ourselves. We solved that problem in a week. We solved that problem in a week. We've already seen this material. We've already seen this material. What do you do in your free time? What do you do in your free time? What should I do in the meantime? What should I do in the meantime? Why don't you go and have a look? Why don't you go and have a look?
Will you show me what you bought? Will you show me what you bought?
Did you dream about me last night? Did you dream about me last night?